What's up?
That's what I have for sale.
Earphones?
Yes, indeed.
And anything else, or just that?
Just that. I just don't have the original cable for them. They go for about 800 zlotys.
About 800?
Yeah.
These fakes?
No, it is the disc jockey equipment.
Yeah, and do you have any proof of that?
No, but you can check online.
No, I can't check. You would need to show proof of purchase, like a receipt or invoice. Do you have anything?
I don't have the packaging. Nothing.
And are you sure these are original?
Yes.
Okay.
Good equipment.
If you look closely, they're pretty worn out, aren't they?
Yeah, they're a bit used, but they still play great. No way. There's no way they wouldn't play.
Well, I won't be interested, unfortunately.
Well, that's a shame.
You say it's expensive?
Yeah, it's expensive as hell. I brought it from Berlin.
It doesn't look like it. It's all scratched up.
I brought it from Berlin. I need 50 zlotys by tomorrow.
Were you collecting war reparations or something?
What are you talking about? I just needed 50 zlotys by tomorrow. I'll take it back tomorrow. Will you help me? Come on, help me. Seriously, I'm telling you.
We'll see, you know?
No, it's gold-plated. I read about it. I'd pick it up tomorrow. For now, it's with me.
The Moriak L1 Blue.
Yes, these are the ones. Yeah, that's the Moon. I saw the prices from that company. I'll sell it to you for 50. No deductions, just straight up. I brought it from Berlin. If you make money on it, that's your profit. Everything works, it all works.
It's broken.
It works.
See?
So?
It is how that pointer moves.
And that's how it works. Up to 115 it works, I'm telling you.
Does it move by 5?
Yeah.
And now by 4. Now it's even.
Well, it works, I'm telling you.
No, it can't be like that. If it was shifting like that, it would be at regular intervals, not random ones.
I don't know. Maybe randomly, I don't know.
First of all, it's broken.
Will you give me...
Second, I think it's fake anyway.
No.
As there's nothing on the back.
Will you at least give me something as collateral?
You know?
Yes.
Well, it's so ugly and scratched that I won't take it, no.
You won't take it from me?
No, I won't take it.
All right.
Which iPhone is it?
11.
11, the regular one?
Yeah, it worked for a long time, but it's time for a change, right?
And the other one's a Redmi, right? How much would you like for the two?
I don't know. You tell me. I have no idea what they're worth, but they're probably not special, right?
This is the Redmi Note 9F. That would be 100 zlotys for it.
We were at your place to buy a car just now. We bought it, and now the owner is calling me asking what to do next because he doesn't know. Hehe.
Yeah?
But
Here, the glass is actually a bit cracked. I took that into account. The camera's glass. This one is also a little bit...
worn out, yeah.
pretty scratched up, right?
There's a pretty deep scratch on the top, right?
Yeah.
On the display. See there in the corner?
Yeah.
Yeah, right here.
Here and here.
But it still has 79% battery left, right?
Battery service, right?
The service light isn't on, but...
If it's 79, then yes. This iPhone looks worth about 200 zlotys. How many gigs is it?
64.
200, right?
Alright,
so that'll be 3 altogether.
Alright, it's fine. I didn't expect there would be so many, but okay, right.
See? And how many did you think you'd get?
For this Redmi, 50 zlotys. For the other, 150. One's 100, one's 150. I see you don't have the vacuum cleaner. You have that giraffe-like one.
Today someone was looking at it. There's that cover with the bristles, right? I think it's cracked because it's like this, not completely round.
I mean, no, because in the case those, you could remove a piece of the cover to get into the corners for sanding. So it might be fine. Because it's completely round, but you can take off a piece to get into the corner.
Would you take a look?
Sure, here's the cover. Show me. But it comes off here because some are like this, see?
Of course, look.
Show me. I'm not sure if you're supposed to remove it here. I think the handles are broken. Look, something's broken. You only remove it for the corners unless you fully mount it to the big shield.
Then maybe it connects somehow.
Yes, and then maybe it can connect somehow.
Alright, well it's clear that this doesn't fit with that.
And you have to put it on that plate, but it's meant to be removed like that.
Yeah, it's fine since it's not intended for that.
You should see how it looks if you put everything on that big plate, right?
Does this go here?
Yes, and those grooves too.
And this goes here.
Yes.
So everything's fine.
Everything's fine. What's the price?
And he really looks like someone who knows what he's doing, right? 299 zlotys. It even has LED lighting.
I know, it's just that I've already done the renovation. I'll take it and then we'll be bringing it back, right?
You can do that.
I know.
That's what I did. I bought one, did what I had to do, and sold it, right?
Yeah, but for less money, right? But at least you know it's good.
That's true, thanks. Not everyone who seems like an expert really is one, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I wanted to pawn my phone and maybe leave it till Sunday, right? It's kind of cold on Sunday.
Alright.
Can you unfold it?
I don't want the cable, thanks.
I would get more for this cable at Lutawi's. He would buy this and he would buy that. Would you take the cable?
I don't want the cable, Romek.
You can connect something to the coaxial, you can plug it in. This cable, it's working.
Plug in the connector, and you're going to hold it like that?
Yes.
Better not do that.
At Lutawi's, I would have gotten much more for it than 10 zlotys for the phone.
So how much do you want for the phone?
15.
15 zlotys?
15. The cable is working. You can sell it as scrap or for parts. 3 meters, that's it.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Do you need anything else?
No, I'm just talking to myself.
All right.
I've already told every single person, one by one in a row, I do not recommend this hospital. To do such things to a child and not have any kind of remorse, and then to go around talking nonsense like that, I just can't. I can't get over how someone can be like that.
But what happened?
Because I told you once that I had an intrauterine infection, right? And they kept her there for 2 weeks in those infected waters. In all that, my levels were very high. And at that moment, when they found out I had that bacteria, they should have done a C-section, but they just ignored the whole situation. The baby was born, and at first, when she was born, she was all right. I had her for 2 hours, but it was both good and not good because, you know, as a new mother, even though I was a new mom at that moment, I could see if you deal with little kids yourself, you know well, and you have them too. You know well that when a mother puts a baby to her breast, the baby shouldn't tense up, shouldn't arch backward, right? She would turn red, tense up, and arch backward, I said. I told the midwives that something was wrong, that there was definitely something wrong with her because it shouldn't be like that. They said, "You're a first-time mom, you don't know." It turned out she had hypoxia. She couldn't breathe on her own. She was suffocating. They took her to the hospital. Diagnosis: pneumonia, respiratory failure, a specific infection of the whole body, intracranial bleeding, and there's one more disease. It's called something with an H. I think it's hypomagnesemia, something like that. On the 31st day, intracranial bleeding, post-hemorrhagic hydrocephalus as a complication. That's all I can tell you. And I'm still not done with doctors. It's a constant fight for everything. And the doctor said it might be that she won't develop, that what she can do now is all she'll ever be able to do, and I shouldn't expect her to ever read or ever write.
How much do you need?
About 150 zlotys. It would be good if you could manage that, but I'm not sure you can do that much for the chair since it's only until Monday.
And when did you give birth?
In 2019. Well, she will be 7 years old now. Her first year of life, it was like it was taken out of her life story. You know, it was just going to doctors, to hospitals. I was coming back home just to get some sleep, you know, because if someone cares about saving their child, then he or she will do anything. Especially when a mother hears that she should say goodbye to her own child and that she shouldn't love them because 20 years ago children like that could be born, but not today. Someone above yous must have been watching over this, right?
So, in the end, that's 100 for a chair, right?
And you really couldn't do more because I need the cash for gas, you know? I still don't know if they're not going to admit us, and it also depends on whether they admit us or not. I need to have a little money saved up, you know? Because if they tell us to rush to the hospital, I have to get her head x-rayed, the whole magnetic resonance imaging, you know?
So let's agree on 150 zlotys.
Until Monday. That works. You know, that's how I see it. I tried to save her as much as I could because I won't live forever. I won't always be there for her either, and if I don't help her, then who will help her later on?
Since you don't have a fundraiser, are you handling it yourself?
Yes. I'm trying to manage on my own. I try to cope as best as I can. Intracranial bleeding is blood collecting in the brain's ventricles or in the head after a hemorrhage. The way they explained it to me, it's like when you put on a shoe that's too tight. What do you feel then? Discomfort, pressure, and that's what she feels in her head, you know?
I admire you for that.
My life has never been easy, starting with a father who was a drunk, a wife beater, and a rapist. I can say that calmly now, only just now. My life has only started to come together now, you know. It's like I can finally breathe, but there's always not enough money.
I think you can apply for compensation for medical errors. Have you tried contacting a company that handles that?
Every one of my discharge papers is like copy and paste. They knew exactly what they were doing and they prepared for it. If I were to bring them all here, there would be a huge stack. Just my discharge papers, a huge stack. And every single one is copy and paste, only the date is changed and the rest is the same. But you know, back then, I trusted them and believed they would really handle everything the way it should have been.
I'm sorry. You're welcome. Take care. I wish you and your children good health.
Thank you very much, same to you.
Bye. How much would you like for all of this?
You know what? I looked it over and I think around 500 zlotys. This phone was my mom's and this one's my old one. It's a bit scratched up, you know?
Yeah, it is.
I'm not going to hide it, you know?
Scratch marks.
Exactly. That's the first time I've taken it out and put it in my pocket with my keys.
Really? It's the first scratch that really hurts, especially such a big one.
Yeah, and after that it just goes downhill.
Yeah, after that you don't feel bad anymore.
No.
Oh, everything's Xiaomi branded.
I used to be a fan of the brand.
Watch S1 active. And now?
Apple. I actually came here from Ireland just to visit you guys.
From Ireland?
Yeah, we watch you, me and my girl, but she didn't want to come in because she's... Hello, good morning. Because she's shy.
And what are you doing in Ireland?
I've been working in production for 12 years now. We deal with foil, papers, cardboard, basically everything related to packaging, right? And time just rolls on. You know, I came here for a short while, 3 years max, just to earn some money and save up, and now it's already the 12th year.
Is it cold there?
I mean, you know, when we came here, we had to buy jackets and everything because back home winter is, you know, at most 0, right? Recently it was -2 and that was already a disaster, you know, a real mess. And now here it hit -15, so we basically came dressed for summer, you know, and we had to go out and buy clothes and everything. But compared to your winter, well, there's really no winter back home, unfortunately. I mean, unfortunately, I've seen snow only once in 12 years.
I thought it was colder in Ireland then.
I mean, you know, because it's an island, the cold is really piercing. It comes from the water, but it's not really that cold. But we also don't have really hot summers like you do here, you know?
For example, when I was in Iceland, you know, I think like 12% of the entire population was Polish, you know?
Well, because we like the cold, you know, there's no denying it. I mean, we like it. We adapt quickly, right?
I thought I would be anonymous there, but everywhere I went, that's the guy from the pawn shop.
Yesterday I checked and a used one costs about 200 zlotys.
Yeah, more or less.
This one was about 100 zlotys used, if I'm correct.
So this one will probably be the most expensive, right?
This one probably cost around 500 zlotys used, maybe 540.
So, we are starting from 500. Okay, so we'll have 100 for the Redmi Note 9, 100 for this watch, S1 active, and 300 for this Xiaomi 12.
Great.
And it will be 500.
Awesome.
So, it's perfect.
Because I say it should be on your terms as much as it's worth half of that, so I say we'll definitely come to an agreement. I don't want it to be too high because you also need to make some money.
Yes, it's always halved.
Exactly.
Yeah, if it's 1,000, that's half. Soon we'll have plenty of gold from Greenland. That Trump, he's such a stupid man.
As many people as there are, that's how many opinions there are on this topic, right?
Of course.
You just don't talk about things like that because it only leads to arguments.
Yeah, because we can argue about it here, but we still can't do anything about it since we have absolutely no influence over it.
Everyone has their own opinion, as they say.
We won't be the ones choosing the president in the States.
Polonia chooses him or her.
It may not help and could even hurt, but you can vote. Still, as they say, what matters isn't who or how many people vote, but who counts the votes.
And it's important who you vote for.
Greenland is essentially part of Denmark, right?
As for now, because they're arguing about Greenland now, aren't they?
And Denmark doesn't agree.
Well, we'll see what happens next. For now, we can only talk about it.
Well, Uncut won't be carrying us.
Of course, that's right.
There's no need to interfere.
Of course.
Because later we'll be the bad guys, and just like always we went out, we helped the Ukrainians a lot, didn't we?
That's true.
Well, basically, Greenland can stay with Denmark, and if Russia or China ever attack or try to take it over, then the United States of America can help.
But what would they attack? That's what I'm wondering.
Because there are probably resources there?
Yeah, exactly.
Minerals, oil.
Later I realized that if there was nothing there, they wouldn't attack it, right? I mean, they wouldn't fight for it because it's definitely not selfless, right?
It all used to be covered in ice. Now it's melting, so we'll see, but I don't know if it will come to someone attacking it, you know? We're civilized people, as we say, right? So I think it would just end up being empty talk, and what happens next?
Who knows?
Time will tell, exactly.
My only concern was when one guy bought gold for 36,000 zlotys at my place. He said, when gold rises that much, something bad is bound to happen, right?
I also have a friend who likes gold. He's interested in coins and all that, and he once told me that, well, excuse my language, if something happens, the money we have in the bank or those bills, we can, pardon my French, wipe our butts with them, right?
Yeah, that's right.
And with gold, you can always break off a piece and trade it for something, right? That's how it used to be, you know, bartering and all that. But now this money, well, it's just paper in the end, right? So if the price is going up, maybe it means something. Knock on wood. I hope not, but we'll see what happens, right?
4 or 5.
All right, thank you. That's all for today. Once again, thank you. Have a nice day, and I wish you all the best. Say hi to Kuba for me too, okay?
Thank you. You're a great guy. Bye.
Bye. Listen, Damianek.
Yes?
I lost the receipt because I want to buy out my phone today, you know, the Redmi, and I lost it, damn, I don't know. Well, maybe I didn't lose it. It's somewhere lying around and all that stuff, but I don't know where, but I wanted to buy it out.
All right, no problem.
The Redmi, it was until the 25th. I think I had that.
How are things going overall?
Now it's tough. What can you do? Everything costs money, medicines too. I won't bore you with it, you know, you're still young so you don't know, and who knows how it'll be later. Not that I wish you to feel bad, God forbid, but
knock on wood.
Medicines, you know.
Xiaomi Redmi 9.
Yes.
132 zlotys.
130. I've got a 2 here. Oh, here you go.
That's great.
Because I have another phone, you know, but damn, it keeps buzzing every night because the texts keep coming in and I don't know how to turn that crap off. All right, Damianek, see you later. Take care.
Take care.